You're not lazy. You're stuck at the starting line. Because the hardest part of any task isn't the work, it's the start. That moment when you know what you should do, but your body feels heavy. Your mind says, later, tomorrow, after one more scroll, after I feel ready. And the scary part? Ready doesn't come. So days pass, and your goals turn into guilt, and guilt turns into more delay. It's like your life is a car with a full tank, but the engine won't turn over. Not because you're broken, because your brain is running a survival program. Avoid discomfort, save energy, stay safe. That program kept humans alive, but today it's keeping you small. So I'm giving you a brain trick that takes 5 seconds, a switch that bypasses motivation, a tiny spark that starts the engine. And if you ignore this, you'll keep waiting for the right mood until one day you wake up and realize you lived an entire year in preparation. This is your final signal. Miss it, and it could quietly change your life forever. Here's the 5-second brain trick, the countdown start. When you need to do something, you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, you move your body, not think, move. Stand up, open the laptop, touch the task, write one word, put shoes on, pick up the book. Because your brain can argue with thoughts, but it can't argue with motion. Motion is a vote for the person you're becoming. Now let's turn this into a system, because one trick starts the fire, but habits keep it burning. Habit 1. Catch the delay script. Procrastination has a voice. It whispers, just 5 more minutes. That voice is a thief. So the first habit is notice the script. The moment you hear the excuse, that's your cue. Not to debate, to count. Because the longer you negotiate, the weaker you become. Habit 2. The 5-second countdown. The countdown is a mental cliff. It forces a decision. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your brain doesn't have time to build a courtroom. It can't gather evidence. It can't write a horror movie. It can only choose move or don't. And you always choose move, even if it's tiny. Habit 3. Touch the task. This is the secret booster. On go, you do one physical action that touches the task. Touch the keyboard, open the notebook, grab the dumbbell, pick up the trash bag, open the email draft. Because touch turns the task from an idea into reality. An idea is scary. Reality is workable. Habit 4. The 60-second entry. Your brain hates big starts, so you never start big. You start with 60 seconds. 1 minute, that's it. It's like cracking open a door. You're not promising a whole workout, just 1 minute of movement. Not a whole essay, just 1 minute of typing. Not cleaning the whole room, just 1 minute of picking up. Because once you're moving, momentum does the heavy lifting. Habit 5. Shrink the task into a first brick. A day is built like a wall, brick by brick. But procrastination happens when you stare at the whole wall. So you ask, what is the first brick? 1 sentence, 1 page, 1 push-up, 1 dish, 1 file opened. The first brick is so small it feels silly. Good, that's the point. Small is unstoppable. Habit 6. Remove friction. Your environment is a steering wheel. If the task is hard to begin, you won't begin. So remove friction. Put your shoes by the door. Put your book on your pillow. Keep your laptop open. Make the gym clothes visible. Make the right action the easiest action. Because discipline is easier when the path is smooth. Habit 7. Reward after. Your brain learns like a dog. Reward equals training. But most people reward first, then try to work. That's like paying yourself before the job. So flip it. Work first, reward second. After 60 seconds, you get the reward. A sip of coffee, a song, a quick break. This teaches your brain action creates pleasure, not avoidance. Habit 8. Identity vote. This is the deepest layer. Every start is a vote, not for your task, for your identity. When you count down and move, you are saying, I'm the kind of person who starts. And that identity is a magnet. It pulls behavior towards it. You stop relying on motivation because you become someone who moves without it. Now let's make the whole method simple. Here's the full script you use every time. 1. Hear the excuse. 2. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Touch the task. 4. Do 60 seconds. That's it. Not perfect, Not pretty, but powerful. Because your life doesn't change from giant moods. It changes from tiny starts. And let's be real, some days you'll count down and still feel heavy. That's normal. The trick isn't to feel ready. The trick is to move while you feel unready. Because courage isn't the absence of resistance. Courage is action with resistance in your chest. So if the day is hard, make it smaller. Touch the task. 1 minute. That's still a win. A win is a receipt. Proof you're not a talker. Proof you're a doer. Most people don't fail because they can't do the work. They fail because they can't start the work. They wait for motivation like it's a bus. But motivation isn't a bus. It's a spark. And sparks come after movement. Movement creates motivation, not the other way around. Motivational ending. You don't need a new life. You need a new start. A start that happens even when you don't feel like it. Because every time you begin, you break the spell. You break the loop. You break the old identity. And you step into the person who finishes. So the next time your brain says later, don't argue. Don't beg for motivation. Just count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And move. Your future is waiting on that 5-second decision. Strong call to action. If you're using the countdown today, comment 5-second go and subscribe for more stick-figure brain tricks that build discipline, focus, confidence, and a stronger mind. Because the difference between the life you want and the life you live is often just one start. And now you have a way to start.